Hello and welcome to PrepEve, where we revolutionize how you prepare for IELTS. On this fine Saturday afternoon, we thought instead of relaxing, why not give you a special lecture on the basic tips of essay writing. So today's lecture would be about the do's and don'ts of essay writing. Let's move on to the very first tip, which is do not use complicated words. Complicated words are often confused with good vocabulary. That is not the case. If you think that using complicated words would fetch you good bands in lexical resources, I'm sorry to tell you that's not the case. Complicated words, if you are not sure of their meaning, can actually ruin and meaning of your entire sentence and make you score lesser in your essay instead of enhancing your score. So instead of writing complicated words and more academic words, it's better to use synonyms rather than repeating the same word. So use different synonyms for the same word, and doing that would help you showcase a wide range of your vocabulary, right? Moving on to the next point. 3 body paragraphs are barely necessary. So candidates come up to me and ask this particular question. Ma'am, how many body paragraphs should we write in our essays? First of all, there is no prescribed number of body paragraphs. It all depends upon your essay. But considering the time limit and the word limit prescribed to us by IELTS, I would suggest you to not write more than 3 body paragraphs. In fact, personally, I write 2 body paragraphs and try to wind up my answer with it. So, in case of questions like advantages, disadvantages and opinion, you can write the 3rd body paragraph. Otherwise, try and wind up your answer in 2 body paragraphs preferably. But don't ever try and exceed the 3 body paragraph limit. Doing so would prevent you from completing and concluding your answer in time and would hinder your performance in the essay writing. The 3rd point, don't use slangs or informal language. This is a very basic tip. We all know that informal language is exclusively for the informal letter. When it comes to other types of essays or semi-formal or formal letter, we have to stick to formal language. So make sure you don't mistakenly write informal language in your essays. And also, this is a basic point. Number 4. Practice under the time pressure of 40 minutes. Yes, this is the most important tip. While you are practicing at home, practice under the time pressure, which is to time yourself while you are writing. Do not exceed 40 minutes. Write whatever you can in those 40 minutes. Doing so would help you to sum up your essay and conclude it within 40 minutes in your examination hall. So this is a very, very important point, and make sure you adhere to this and try to conclude the 250 word limit in 40 minutes, and same is the case with letter also. Time yourself, don't exceed 20 minutes while you are writing your letter. Don't write too much. Quality over quantity. Yes, 250 words is a must. You should write 250 words, but don't exceed to 400 words or more. I have evaluated one essay which one of you has sent to us. It had 400 plus words. Doing so would only decrease the quality of your answer, because the more the quantity, the more are the chances that you would commit an error. So we should avoid such mistakes, because quality is what matters. Even if you write 251 words or 260 words, you adhere to the word limit and provide quality, you would score 8 band. But if you write say 500 words but the quality isn't good, the quantity doesn't matter. You might be scored just 5 bands. You might just score 5 bands. So make sure you have quality while adhering to the word limit of 250 words. Okay? Next is spend time in the pre-writing stage. This is yet another important point. You have to focus on the thinking part. You can't just start scribbling on the answer sheet. Take time, read the question, understand what the question is asking you to do. Only then you will be able to frame proper ideas, proper outline, proper structure, and would be able to pen down it beautifully on your answer sheet. The first 5 to 10 minutes, in fact 2-3 minutes is sufficient, but 5 to 10 minutes is the most that you should take. Devote that time to thinking. Think what you will be writing in your introduction, what ideas would be given in your first body paragraph, what examples would you write to support it. Similarly, what would be the idea in your second body paragraph and the example to support that body paragraph, and your conclusion. Make a structure of all these things in your head, and trust me, once you do this, once you devote 5 minutes in the beginning for this particular task, the rest of your essay would become a piece of cake. So it will be a very easy task. Okay, so this is what we have to do. We have to devote some time initially so that we have a good structure that can help us complete our answer in a proper organized manner. So these were the 6 tips that I wanted to share with you before we begin our essay writing session, and that's about it from my side. Before we leave, let's take a quick recap. Don't use complicated words. Yes, use wide range of vocabulary by paraphrasing your answers or using synonyms. 3 body paragraphs are barely necessary. Yes, 2 body paragraphs are more than enough to wind up your answers in case of most of the questions. In case need be, you can extend it to the 3rd body paragraph in some of the questions. Don't use slangs or informal language. We all know about this. Practice under time pressure. If you haven't been practicing under time pressure, I would suggest you to start doing that from today. Practice under the 40-minute time limit. Don't write too much, quantity over quality. Since you have to complete your answers in 40 minutes, you have to write 250 words and not exceed it, and write too much, because writing too much can decrease the quality of your answer. Spend time in the pre-writing stage. Yet another important point, spend time, think about what you want to write, what your ideas will be. Only then you will be able to express them well. If you're clear here, only then you will be clear on the answer sheet. So have clarity in your head on what are the thoughts you want to pen down, and you will be able to do it easily once you have clarity of thought. That's about it. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for future videos and subscribe to our channel.